Hello, the worldwide website. We're Hack the Dino. I'm Hack, that's the Dino's working tonight.
Yeah, the Dino's busy.
Not really. I'm Ben Rosenthal. That's Brayden Dixon. Dan would be here, but he's working like a good old Christmas man, trying to sell all the dollars.
Hey, Dan.
Don't look at him. No, he's
busy.
He's busy and punished.
I'm pretty sure he is actually serving a customer right now.
This is episode 58 of our Splendiferous. Yeah, podcast / YouTube
Why does that
show.
sound like a plant?
Because it is a plant. It's a Splendiferous pontificus. And pontificus.
Okay.
It flowers only 2 times a year. Once in the spring and once again in the spring. Both springs. 2 times.
2 times. Like
It's
a
a beautiful flower.
Yeah,
It
double
dies and comes back. Splendiferous Anyway, we've got a great show ahead. As opposed to the lousy shows we usually have. We've got a great show ahead. We're going to talk about the PlayStation Classic being hacked.
Ooh, yes.
The Game Awards, as we record this, were just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah,
so
this is fresh. I literally only just saw all the announcements
just saw a trailer.
Ago.
So we're not going to dwell on it a lot, but we are going to skim through a lot of the predictions we had last show did come to eventuate.
Few of them, yeah.
So I'm pretty happy with that. But first, Brayden, what have we been playing? Well, what have you been playing?
I have been playing more Red Dead.
Red Dead? Are you gone Red Dead Online yet? Or?
I haven't dabbled in it yet, but I have had some mates who have dabbled in it, and I've heard a bit from them. They mainly said that the character creator is super weird.
Because of the teeth?
Like, it's just...
Yeah, it's the teeth.
It's impossible to make a character that looks okay.
Right.
You just have to roll with, okay, they're going to look weird as hell.
It was the end of the 1800s. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it was expensive to get a dentist going.
That's right. And people are, drinking all the time.
Yeah,
and
smoking all the time.
eating all that syphilis.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. Especially...
Actually, no, syphilis has got a lot of pus, so it's quite easy. Anyway. I've heard.
But yeah, so I've been playing more of that. I play it in this super weird way where I want it to be as though, like, I'm not playing it like I would normally play a video game where I like run everywhere and do all the missions and then sprint and fast travel and do all this stuff. It's like I'm straight up playing it like it's like a real person. And it takes way too much time.
Have you finished the main storyline yet?
God, no. So that's how slowly I'm doing it.
Right, I need to know where you're up to because there's a question later on from one of our Patreons.
Ooh, okay.
In regards to it, and I don't want to spoil anything.
So spoilers if you haven't started playing Red Dead 2 yet. I am at a part where serious spoilers if you haven't played Red Dead yet.
Yep.
Or if you're not that far into it. I know Todd will be watching this, and Todd plays it slower than me. So Todd, just stop listening for a minute. I'm at the part where Jack Marston's been kidnapped.
Right.
So the kid's been kidnapped, and
you off to Guam?
So yeah, I'm off to go and find him now. So I'm only just hitting that point.
Have you found out about the medical condition?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll leave it at that then. You may have to leave the room.
That's all right. I can do that.
I
can do that. I'll go pop outside for a sec.
So online.
Yeah,
besides the character creation, is it?
They said it was it's a huge world. So basically, unless you're doing it with friends. They said it was like there was a point where the both of them were on and they were having fun with it. Like it's early game online stuff, so it's like starting a posse and like very simple little like gang things like that. So they said it's so massive that like they struggled initially to find other people. They eventually did, but of course like it's people who play GTA online, so they just got shot instantly.
Ha.
So nothing interesting happened there.
Right.
And then once one of them had to leave, it got a bit like you need people to play with.
Right. So it's not a solo online experience.
Yeah, it's less a solo online experience and more like okay, you're literally getting a posse together, and you're gonna go rob some people.
Cool.
So if you can do that, you'll love it. But otherwise.
And is it a free thing?
Yes. Yeah.
So
they did it through a update because it wasn't in it to start with, and then they did it in an update and they called it the beta. And now I'm pretty sure is it still beta or is it still?
I don't know. There was another.
I think
update
it's still
coming.
beta.
Yeah.
I think it's still beta, and there was a thing I read where people were worried that their progress wasn't going to carry over, and they were like, "Nah, we're not really going to delete it or anything."
Yeah.
So
It's pre-launching it. There's no such thing as a hard launch anymore. Look at Fortnite.
Oh, God, no.
Fortnite's still in pre-release.
Yeah, it'll update all the time.
It's updated today, Season 7. Season 7, and it's still in pre-release.
God. Seriously?
You got snow now. No problem.
Cool.
Same as PUBG. Anyway, I might get to that if I can bother.
And I've been playing Pokemon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk about Pokemon as well, because that's all
my girlfriend finished it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, she's done.
She
hasn't finished it like you finished it. My girlfriend's finished it in her way, where she goes, I don't want to risk losing, so
I don't want to...
she hasn't gone down victory road yet. And I was like, you're not finished.
Then she's not finished.
Exactly. And she's
you have
like...
to defeat the Elite Four.
I know. And I'm going to play this clip to you, Michaela.
Sorry, Michaela.
You're not finished.
Speaking of someone who's played Pokemon since he was 14 years old, the game isn't over until you see the credits. When you see the credits, you're okay. You can finish it there.
Yeah.
But if you've only just got the 8 gym badges, you're only 75% done. That's not the end of the game.
You need to keep playing.
Very sorry.
You need to keep playing, Michaela, honestly.
There's a post-game as well, you know?
Yeah, it's great fun. And you'd see it if you kept playing. Instead, she's like, no, I'm done.
Just remember, they're digital animals.
Yeah.
So all you do is you save it before you go up against someone, and if you lose, you just reset it, and it's like time warp.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Tips from a guy who cheats.
So now you know that you got to keep playing it.
You do. And for everyone else, keep playing.
Yeah.
Like me. So just last night, I completed my Pokédex.
Yes. I saw you posted this.
I think that's the 4th time I've completed the Kanto Pokédex.
Nice.
So then I got my Shiny Charm.
Yeah.
And then used my 31 catch chaining and a lure. And I ended up getting a shiny Zubat and a shiny Pidgeotto, which I don't actually mind because Pidgeotto is one of my favorite ones.
That one looks really cool.
But the Zubat, I just like, part of me just went,
God damn it, of course.
It's a shiny, I guess.
You got to have one.
Yeah.
Have one, it's a shiny.
Yeah, well, it popped up and I went, it was literally, it's a
damn
Zubat.
it. Yeah.
But
actually, no, you'd need 2, wouldn't you? Because you'd want...
the Golbat.
Yeah, Golbat as well.
I don't know. I kind of want to do shiny hunting because this is the easiest it's ever been.
Yeah, so it's like, I reckon I can do it.
But I also got Smash Brothers Ultimate today.
Oh, yes.
So...
Have you had a chance to even dabble with it?
No, I went to work, came
here.
Yeah. And, had to go on a little bit of a road trip, which is why we're recording a bit later. But more of that later.
Yeah, you can find out about that on the Patreon pre-show.
Yeah, for only $1 a month.
Yeah.
You can see me
you got to see Dan. Angry. You got to see Dan talk for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know that with Smash, I believe my mates went and got it today.
Yep.
And they should be playing it. I am here, not playing it, and I haven't bought it myself yet because I will probably now wait until Christmas because I work retail and I won't have a chance to play it.
No, same. But yeah, Pokemon, it was good. The motion controls anger me a little bit.
Yeah,
every now and then. There's a Pokemon. Boom.
100%. I only really play it in handheld.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, it's easier.
It's easier, but it's still just like,
Yeah, I mean, again, I've played the game Kanto so many times. There was no real surprises. 7th gym leader was amazing.
Yeah,
just sensational. Did you?
I'm literally I only just did Misty. I haven't had a chance to play it that much.
Well, that's another spoiler I won't be talking about.
Cool. Can't wait to get to that.
Look forward to the 7th gym.
7th gym.
That's the one gym they reworked from the original, and I freaking loved it. Yeah, it was awesome.
Did you know they'd changed it before you got there?
Complete and utter surprise.
Oh,
so it's Blaine,
flipped out,
fire type trainer.
Yeah,
and he's usually a gruff old man. And I'll leave it at that.
And you played it and you were just
like, no, even from when you walk in and talk to the guy at the start of the gym.
It's already different.
It's different. And yeah. Not saying anything else.
Awesome.
But Dan has a Twitch channel.
Yes.
That he does under Hack the Dino.
We have a Twitch channel.
Yeah, but it's mainly Dan doing it.
But it won't be soon.
Yeah.
Little teasers.
We're constantly trying to reinvent here at Hack the Dino, and we're reinventing this. So stay tuned.
The wheel.
No.
Oh.
The square. Much more straight and narrow.
Like a pixel.
I don't know what that means.
Straight and what? It's instead of a square, straight and narrow. It's like boxy.
Anyway, Twitch. Good old Twitch. Dan's on there, twitch.tv/HackTheDino. He just got affiliated, so congratulations to Dan.
I went to clap with one hand.
I wouldn't be able to hear it. Yeah, there you go. And what was I saying? Twitch.tv, HackTheDino. He played Little Nightmare.
Yes, that's right.
Which is a cool game. You can get it on Switch. It's been out on all the other systems for a while now. A really freaky little kid in a yellow jacket. Basically wakes up in the bottom of a ship. And has to make her way up, like wakes up in the bottom of a ship with other kids in cages.
Okay.
And has to make her way up to the top so she can escape.
Yep.
The person or the captain of the ship, someone called the Lady, who is a geisha with a theatre mask, Japanese theatre mask. And all the inhabitants of the ship are like really disgusting monsters. Like there's one called the janitor, which is kind of like this old decrepit guy with really long spindly arms, and he's sort of like your first level boss that you have to get.
Nice.
And then there's these things called the guests, which are really big grotesque things, and they actually feed on the children. So there's two chefs that you end up going up against as well, and they're big, fat and disgusting. So you wake up, your little girl's name's Six. And you wake up in the bottom and you see these kids in cages, and then a little gnome, which is just like a little man with a pointy hat, comes and gives you some food.
Nice.
And you eat that because you're a bit starving.
Yeah.
And you go through the game. You get caught by the janitor at the end of that fight, and he puts you in a cage. And you escape from that and then go battle the chefs. Anyway, you see the guests, and then just before you go and fight the lady...
Yep.
You get really, really hungry again.
Ooh.
And a little gnome comes up and he offers you a big sausage.
Okay.
And you walk over to a hungry and go up to it. And then you jump on the gnome and you eat him. You eat the gnome. And you get up and you're all just really powerful and really strong. And you go in there and then you fight the lady. I'm going to spoil the ending now.
Okay, here we go.
So you fight the lady and it's like a spotlight. Because the lady lives in darkness.
Yeah.
She's never seen her reflection. So it's you in the middle holding a mirror and like the lady just goes, you don't know where it's coming from. And she'll come in and attack and you have to turn and face the mirror towards her, and that weakens her. After a couple of hits, she's on the ground and her mask is away and she's like, and you slowly walk up to her and then you jump in and eat her. And you absorb all this black stuff coming out of it, like basically her soul.
Yeah.
And then the ending is Six just walking through the main cabin where all these guests are still eating all their kid pies. And they're going to launch, and then they just go, and all this black mist comes out and goes into Six. And Six is just walking, and then walks out the door, and she's on the top of the ship, and she just looks around and just walks off. So the reason I brought this up is that Dan had a question during his Twitch saying, can someone explain that ending to me?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused. I don't understand.
Well, understand. I can see that.
Yeah.
You'd see that visual. It was Ashraf.
It was Ashraf.
Thank you, Ashraf.
Ashraf, not a problem. Here's my interpretation of it.
Here we go.
Because when Dan told me that that question was asked, I thought, right, research time.
Here we go.
So you start off in the bottom of the basement, and you think, as the player, you think that you've been captured and you've been put there. But my theory is the only real humanoid-looking characters in this game, and Brayden, you wouldn't be able to know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm beginning to see where this is going.
The lady is very humanoid. Six is very humanoid. You never really see any of the other kids. They're sort of silhouettes in cages.
Yeah.
But everyone else, like the janitor has big, long, spindly arms, and the chefs are two really fat guys with boils, and all the guests are disgusting, disfigured, big globules of man meat. So my theory is that the lady is actually some kind of soul-eating vampire. And that Six is her daughter. Ooh. And Six was put down in the bottom of the basement because she wasn't fulfilling her desire. She turned her back on her way. She's not this soul-eating vampire. She doesn't want to be it, which is why she's really, really hungry.
Yeah, which is why she's sick.
And so she eats something, and that's enough.
Gets a little bit better. Yeah.
It also explains why when the janitor catches her, he doesn't kill her. He puts her in a cage.
Okay.
And why the chefs really aren't that interested in killing her and
eating her.
And the final thing came for me is during the final fight with the lady, you see pictures of Six on the back wall.
Ooh.
So, again, my theory is that Six is the daughter And the reason she ate the gnome before she went in is because she knew she needed to have all this power to defeat her mother. So she succumbed to it, ate the gnome, drained his soul, got all powerful, went in, defeated the lady, and then just went, you know what? That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I'm powerful now.
I'm going to take all your power too.
That is...
So she took all of her mother's power and then all the power of all the guests as well. And then she got up, looked around and went, I'm hungry. And just went off into the wall. So the little nightmare of the title is actually 6.
That's dope.
That's my theory.
That's so cool.
But that's just a theory.
It's a theory?
A game theory.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Matt Pat. I've wanted to say that for ages.
I'm talking directly to camera for those listening to the audio. I have never seen anything about this game that
now I've spoiled it for you.
Sounds so damn cool.
It is. It's a really cool game. Really short as well. Only 4 hours. Dan, is it only 4 hours?
4 hours?
Yeah. And there's a comic book for it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, a graphic novel.
Ah. I
Is
might
it,
look at that.
is it
See
available
if I
at
was
Greenlight
right.
Comics?
Yeah, sure.
One day.
Yeah. So if you'd
man.
like to see that, that's up on the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, it's up there now.
And also you can go and watch the replay on Twitch until they delete it.
Yes.
All right. Should we burn through some news before we
got
get to the
news.
Game Awards, the topic of the show?
Yee.
All right. So first up on the old news place, PlayStation Classic has been hacked. Now, if you want to hack the PlayStation to get into like the frame rates and the multiple saves and the ROM settings that they use to play the games, it's going to take a little bit of ingenuity. So I'm going to have to, Brayden, if you can bring up these steps for me.
Can do that.
All right. So step number 1 to hack the PlayStation, get a keyboard. Step number 2.
Okay.
Plug that keyboard, preferably with a USB port, into the PlayStation Classic. Step number 3. Press escape, and it'll take you to the ROM settings that you can just play with.
Oh my god, seriously?
Master hacker.
What?
Here at Hack the Dino.
Can you imagine the first person doing that? And
Yeah.
they were just like,
I mean,
wait,
you can't
what?
add games through that, but it gets you into the subheading where you can have like infinite save states
That's
and
funny.
just change. You can change from PAL to NTSC and all that sorts of stuff.
I love the image in my head of this guy who's a serious hacker. He gets the PlayStation Classic, rips it open. He's like, right, all right, I'm going to be the first one to hack this. I'm going to figure it out. And he goes and just instantly, and he's like, oh, great, cool.
Yeah.
Sure, done.
So either Sony, bit of a misstep, or Sony just went, you know what, you're going to break it anyway.
So we'll make it
Just
easy.
do it.
Yeah.
I don't care. So
amazing.
have you got one? You getting one?
No, so I basically looked at the games list and went,
You and almost everyone else I know.
yeah, I've seen a few people with it, but I also think, I think those people got sent it.
Yeah. Ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Friend of mine has one. I said, how do you find it? And he goes, I don't know. It's still in the box until someone's figured out how to hack it and put games on there.
I feel like quite a few people will be like that.
Yep.
I think I also saw that Plani got one as well, and it was in the box, so I assume it's still in the box.
Right.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
and if
see.
you'd like to send us gifts, we'd really appreciate it.
It's Greenlight Comics,
We are-
18 Stevens Place.
Look, a lot of people think we have integrity. We don't. We will sell out like that.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
Send us a product.
anything, just a script for us to talk about how awesome it is, not a problem.
We'll fake positively
we have
review anything.
absolutely no ethical guidelines. We're for sale to the cheapest bidder, honestly.
Yeah.
Send it in.
Brayden as a human being has some ethical guidelines.
We'll get that out of you.
Yeah.
You're still young.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Fallout 76.
76.
76.
Lemony Snicket.
There's a Freudian slip. Neverty buy it. Fallout 76.
Nobody buy it. Fallout, never buy it.
So you heard the latest controversy?
Yeah, I did. I did see that, and it's hilarious.
So I've put just in our show notes nylon bags.
Yeah.
So everyone who bought the massive $200 Fallout 76 helmet was supposed to get a really nice canvas bag. Then when that came out,
take care of it.
yeah, they got a nylon bag. And then they were complaining about it. So, well, what's going on here? And Bethesda came out and said, we ran out of material, sorry. But then a lot of streamers who were gifted it
Yeah.
had these really nice canvas bags.
Weird that.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's odd.
Again, send stuff to us.
Please.
So
Just shilling.
I voted 58 episodes to try and show.
Like,
We had to get a little way in
yeah,
to show that we
had
were
to
going to
hold
be
it
here.
back for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm grumpy all the time. What was canvas bags?
Canvas
Bethesda came out and
bags.
said, "All right, yeah, we're going to either credit you some money or we'll get the actual bags out to you.
Yeah.
Just fill out this form with your name, address, blah blah details, and we'll get it out to you as soon as we can."
Yep.
A Twitter user today just was doing so and went in, and a bug caused this person to be able to see every single person's personal details who had sent in for their canvas bags.
Oh my god.
Like first name, last name, address,
Yep.
phone number, all of it
Jesus.
just out there.
Just like easily as well.
Yeah, it was like a
wasn't
legitimate glitch.
Jesus.
And this person took a screen capture and whited out some names and just said, Bethesda, you sure this is supposed to happen?
You gotta fix this, guys. Jesus.
So Bethesda's...
they're a mess, eh?
What is going on?
Like they were kings for
Eh?
a while, and
yeah, and they had glitches, but
people loved them.
yeah,
And now they're getting glitches that are doxing people. Like,
basically.
Yeah.
Bethesda, they're doing Rage 2.
yes. Yeah, so that Bethesda are doing Rage 2.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks
They showed it at the Game Awards today as a trailer.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
That looks really, really
Yeah.
cool.
So they showed another trailer.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, gameplay footage as well.
Nice.
Looks really sweet.
Yeah, because when they revealed it, they showed gameplay footage as well, which was bonkers.
Yeah.
But it's like colorful Mad Max,
Yeah.
which is like
With swears.
sounds
Lots
awesome.
of swears. Lots
So-
of them naughty words.
That's dope.
Not for kids.
Cool.
For the big mans and girls.
And ladies
And girls.
and boys. No,
And whatever. Whatever you want to be.
whoever you want to be.
If you're a big panda, good on you. Panda it up.
Yeah. Here at Hacking of Dinos, we support people being pandas.
That's right. We pander to you.
Jesus.
Next,
I just looked off
Yep,
into the
yeah.
distance for a moment and just died inside.
So you didn't like that pun?
No, it was great.
It wasn't kind of funny?
Oh!
Kind of funny games.
Greg Way.
Greg Way.
Greg Way.
Kind of funny games. Huge supporters of the game industry. Greg Miller, Nick Scarpino,
Tim Geddes.
I went to say Tim Arnold. Who's Tim Arnold?
Hey Arnold.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I was thinking Arnold from Happy Days for some reason.
Sure.
Anyway, three men who are very passionate about the games industry and do a lot for the games industry and are recognised as such.
100%.
When PlayStation came out a couple of months back and said, we're not doing a PlayStation Expo this year,
Nothing.
Greg Miller straight away said, right, we're doing an Expo. We're doing a game showcase. He had no idea how to do
It's
it.
the most Greg Miller thing ever.
He said, right, we're doing it.
Okay, we're gonna do a showcase then.
And this thing has exploded. And what's more, it's on tomorrow, the 8th, so the day
Yes.
after the Game Awards.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been recorded as we're recording this, but definitely will be out by the time you see this.
While we're talking about this, I'll have footage of it playing.
Sweet.
So,
Awesome.
I
it's
don't know
just
what the footage will be, but
It's on their Twitch stream.
yes.
Free for all. No sponsors, no ads. It's completely self-funded.
This is insane.
It's done for the good of the industry.
Yeah, because they just saw a little gap.
Yep.
A little gap, and they just went, we'll do that.
Well, Greg Miller's a high believer in giving back because he's got so much from
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
The guy
he-
got ringside seats to Survivor Series, for Pete's sake.
Which
Come on.
looked dope.
Have you listened to any of the pay-per-view?
I haven't listened.
You can hear Greg on the...
Seriously?
Yeah, you can hear him on the mic.
It's like talking. I mean, sorry.
No,
Pardon.
Right?
Sorry.
I don't have a pen either, so
I'm
it's
sorry.
24-20. No, he's in it. He's acting.
Oh my God.
Greg loves wrestling.
Yeah, so he just rolled into it.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Brock Lesnar yelled at him.
I did see that. Oh, because he posted heaps about it on his Instagram, and like I love the photo of Jen, his wife. It's just like shocked.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
So back to the kind of funny game
Yes.
showcase. It's going to have 60 games featured, and half a dozen will launch during that time.
That's bonkers.
I saw a tweet the other day of Greg just going, "Hey Sega, we got this kind of funny game showcase. Anything you want to announce?" And Sega replied,
Yeah.
"Yeah, all right, count us in." Sure.
Just one of the biggest game companies from a certain decade.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And Funcom is announcing the new Conan game. That's the only
that's the only like official
thing that we've
one
got
beforehand. That's nuts.
So
And I did see that a bunch of different news outlets were tweeting about it as well.
Yeah.
And they've got articles about it and everything, like Variety. It's like...
Oh, Variety was all over it.
Yeah. It's like, that's freaking huge.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think Kind of Funny have stumbled onto something that's going to have to be a constant now because they really wanted indie game devs to have a chance to get their stuff out there.
And it's such a perfect way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, they already have a online Twitch presence for live shows.
Yep.
So now they're just doing a highly produced one.
Yeah.
And
just good guys in the industry.
Oh, incredible. Like, just the nicest people.
Well, you assume. I've never met him.
Well, yeah, I would assume. I'd love to meet him. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'd freak
we'll
out.
get him here one day. Do you know he's like 6'3"? He's a tall man. I'm 6 foot.
Oh, my God.
He's a big guy. Big, tall dude.
I assumed he was like 6 foot or something, but it's 6'3". Jeez.
Yeah, because he was going out getting Christmas trees and he was standing next to a measuring stick. Anyway, moving on. So
Nice.
Kind of Funny. Check them out. They're good boys. But check us out too.
Yeah, and if you like Kind of Funny, come over here.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know
we're
how
almost
they'll
funny.
hear us, but somewhere in the abyss, they'll be like, "Oh, I need to search Hack the Dino."
Well, Greg Miller did like one of our posts the other day, so at least he's heard the 3 words "Hack the Dino" in that order. Netflix for December,
Here we
launching
go.
December 12. We've got Ninja Gaiden, Wario's Woods, which was the last Nintendo game, or the last NES game, and
the final Nintendo
Yeah,
game.
that's it.
The one that ruined the company.
Smash Brothers, Wario's Woods. That's it. We're done.
Done.
And Lolo are all coming out.
I've heard of Ninja Gaiden.
It's a good game.
I-
Wario's Woods is actually a pretty decent game as well.
See, when I hear Wario as a part of a video game, not part of a different, like, larger thing where he's just a random character, the only one I know is WarioWare, like the random games.
Yeah.
So what's Wario's Woods?
It's a platformer. It's sort of like a sequel to Super Mario Land 3.
Okay.
And yeah, because Wario was originally a villain in the Game Boy series.
Ooh, yeah.
In Super Mario Land 2, I believe it was his debut. 6 golden coins.
Nice.
That's a cool game. I love that game.
Yeah. And then what is Adventures of Lolo?
I've not played it. I've heard
Okay.
it numerous times. See, a lot of these games I used to see in the Nintendo magazines I
Yeah.
used to get, and I'd have the cover art, and I'd just sit there drooling over them.
Okay.
And whenever I see these covers, boom, nostalgia hit.
Yeah. But you've never really...
But I never really played a lot of
Yeah.
them. Like, there was a game called Stealth, which was just a stealth
Just
fighter.
stealth.
And it was in all the magazines I read, so I really wanted to play it, but never did. I assume it's trash. But,
You can probably get it for like $5.
yeah. Well, no, you can't. No NES games
Oh,
are only
no,
$5.
sorry. Yeah, that's true.
And then another one was Solstice, which had a big wizard with a staff. And I had a poster. It was on the back of my Mario 3 poster, which was on the back of my door.
Nice.
So that had a walkthrough. So I always wanted to play that as well. I actually think I've got that game.
Ooh.
I should probably crack out my NES.
Try and find it somewhere.
One of my NESs.
One of them.
Take a guess how many NESs I have in my house. Not counting the 4 NES classics.
So if you've got 4 NES classics...
Not 4. I've got 1, 2, 3. 3 NES classics.
So not counting 3 NES classics,
Yep.
I'm assuming you've got a few more than that.
Take a guess. How many NES consoles?
I'll go with 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
5.
That's
5 NES consoles.
close. Jesus.
If you went back in time and told 13-year-old Ben, hey, you're going to own at least 5 NES consoles,
Like,
I'd think you were the richest man in the world or my father was dead.
Oh.
It's all right, he doesn't watch. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't like anything I do.
It's so sad.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's fine.
I've
It's
come
funny.
to terms with it.
It's funny.
He likes caravans and fishing. You can tell we get along really well.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, last of all.
Cool.
Fortnite Season 7 launched today.
Yes.
It's ice. Iceberg came in, crashed, ice everywhere. One of the big
Winter.
things they announced was Fortnite Creative, which you get better access to. Yeah, better within a non-release game. Okay.
cool.
And
It's all a beta?
it's basically Minecraft. You get your own island, and you can just do whatever the hell you want with it.
That's always the part of Fortnite I forget. That there's just all this ridiculous crafting to it.
Yeah.
And so now they're going, hey, remember the crafting?
Yeah, like you can build racetracks, you can build
Damn.
like game things.
So I'm sure absolutely insane things will come out of
Yeah,
it.
well, they already started. And as such, during the Game Awards today, they had one of the Epic guys come up and they showed footage of an in-game event. Well, it wasn't really an in-game event, but a giant bit of concrete went over risky reels.
Ooh.
And it's called The Block. And it's just this
The
blank,
Block.
a blank space.
Brought to you on Channel 9.
And they came back to us and said, what's going on?
What was that?
What's all this? And the Epic guy said, it's actually a area where the best creations in the creator mode are going to go into the actual game.
Damn.
So you can make something, and if it's really, really cool, they'll put it there, and players can go in and jump on it and play around.
So what we have to do is go in,
Giant penis.
make the best thing you've ever seen, but it is just branded all over it, Hack the Dino.
Hack the Dino penis.
Yep. That's how we're
Heard
going
it here first.
That's how we're going to break it big. That's
We're going to break it real big. We're going to crack it big time.
God damn it.
No ballsing up over here.
No.
We're not nuts. We're going to give that competition the shaft.
I was going to say, how many more have you got in you?
You have one more in you.
Oh, too many. Too many.
King Kaiju Collectibles.
Hey.
King Kaiju Collectibles is a fierce supporter of Hack the Dino by supporting us with all the things we didn't get out of his showcase, because this is all my stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But King Kaiju Collectibles.
Yeah.
Do you know what's good about King Kaiju Collectibles, Brayden?
What's good about him?
If you like something from
Yeah.
King Kaiju Collectibles on his Facebook page or here in Greenlight Comics, and you have organised to come in and get it, he won't leave it at his house. And then you won't rock up and get ready to record a show and then go, so where's that thing you were supposed to bring from your place, Dan? I'm in King Kaiju. And he'll go, oh, I left it at home. Oh, okay, it's all right. I'll just jump in my car, drive in peak hour traffic, and go get it for you.
I feel like that ad took a little bit of a
King
turn.
Kaiju Collectibles. He's a good man. Unlike Dan, he's a piece of crap.
I love it. I love it. So now,
Now.
this is our like news and topic of the show at the same
No,
time.
before we get to the topic of the show, no, hold on to your butts. It's giveaway time.
A giveaway?
This here, this figures might fall. No, Vegeta's right. What I'm holding in my hands here, people
dope.
listening on the podcast, is a custom PS4 DualShock controller
It's a Deadpool.
by our friends over at We Are Robots, custom controls. This was actually given to us by our amazing Patreon supporters, Karen and Ash.
Thank you so much.
Just give us so much support and so much stuff to give away to all you guys to
Guys
help
are
boost
amazing.
the channel. So thank you guys so very much. It's we'll get a shot of that and put it up on the screen, Brayden.
Yeah. I love the buttons on it.
Yeah, it's fully customizable, and we're actually going to give it away.
I just want to hype this up even more. This is a straight up like Deadpool PS4 controller.
Yep.
Like these are like bullets.
Yeah.
Like this is dope.
Yes.
Damn it.
It is a green herb, of which is still legal in South Australia because we have a regressive government.
Anyway, this competition's pretty cool.
It is. So we haven't worked out the nuts and bolts, but it's basically going to be something along the lines of you like or
Facebook,
subscribe us,
Instagram, Twitter.
and we pull a name at random, like
Yeah.
we've done with the previous competitions.
Oh, even like
You can't have it, Brayden. It's
I know
for the viewers.
I know. I'm trying to hype it up even more, but there's like texture. It looks like the Deadpool suit.
Looks like Kevlar.
Like I'm gonna try.
Caviar.
I'll get some really nice
Fish
little
eggs.
shots of it so I can show it here.
Fish eggs everywhere.
It looks dope.
They come out of the Deadpool.
It's
It's the
so
fish.
cool.
The fish who live in the Deadpool. They swim around,
So keep it locked
poop out those
to
eggs,
see
get
how
'em.
to win this thing.
and we spread them over the controller like a nice.
If you follow
nice
us on Facebook and
nice bit of
Instagram, you'll be
toast.
able to see and
Crunchy.
find out the details.
egg sandwich.
It'll
for
be
everyone.
happening throughout the new year. It'll be
Maybe even some sushi,
possibly announced at our year in review episode,
which we haven't announced yet, but we'll get into
which
that
we haven't
later.
announced, but we'll
Year in
we'll get
review.
there. Year in review.
And finally, we have a Patreon. If you like us,
Yeah.
if you like our faces,
Yeah.
head on over to patreon.com/hackthedino and support us so you can get pre-show, post-show, access to Hack the Dino more a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Those at the live $10 level, I've renamed it,
Nice.
get to sit in during the live stream of Dino More and
Chat
ask
with
us questions.
Yeah,
and,
live questions.
and say, hey, Ben. And I'll go, hey, Guy. And that's it. That's what your $10 gets.
Yeah. No matter who you are, he will say guy.
I will. Because I like to pretend you're a guy from Final Fight, wearing those red pajamas and kicking all those faces.
Yeah. You just really want to meet him, don't you?
Who?
Guy.
No, Ryu.
Oh.
Ryu'd smash him.
You'd smash Ryu?
No. Well, yeah. But that's another thing.
That's an entirely separate Patreon level.
Topic of the show. The Game Awards were just on. Woo. Might be a little bit redundant if you're watching this a week after we launch it, or not at all, based on our numbers.
Yeah, it's still worth talking about.
Yeah, sure.
Not everyone's going to have seen it.
No. And this podcast goes up tonight, so you're welcome, podcast listeners. Leave us a review on iTunes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go through the thoughts and then quickly the winners. Now, I know you didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I was stuck at work.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
Brayden just swallowed an antelope.
Oh, my God. No, I did not see it. I was stuck at work.
I was at work as well, but I found ways to get around it because I own the work.
Yeah, that's the difference is I work in a retail space where I'm having to serve customers constantly and my boss is over my shoulder, whereas you're your own boss.
I still hate him. Not much from the big three. The show started off with after the pre-show. The show started off with the three big guys coming out on stage. So Reggie Fils-Aimé, Phil Spencer, and Sean Layden all came out on stage together and all had a speech together.
Is that not just the most bonkers thing?
Yeah.
Like, you'd expect, like, the biggest announcement come out of that.
No.
And it was just a cool intro.
Two things struck me. I think it was along the lines of, in Roger Rabbit, where Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse are in the same scene together.
Yeah.
And that legally they had to have exactly the same amount of words.
Yeah. Was it down to syllables?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the same thing here.
That's
each one.
classic.
Because when one went to speak, you could see the other one going.
Yeah. No, I want to speak.
And then what I found amusing was Sean Layden was talking about gaming together and community and how we're all in this together.
Nice.
And you could just see Reggie Fils-Aimé going, yeah, right, this guy.
Not quite.
Anyway, I was very happy with the winners. Halfway through the show, I actually thought Red Dead was just going to sweep the whole thing.
Because
I was actually really scared.
I was seeing the award announcements through our Hack the Dino Facebook page where you were showing off who was winning. And I was scrolling through it to begin with, and I was like, oh no!
Yeah.
Like, I like Red Dead, but
Red Dead.
I love Red Dead, but there are other games that need to win things.
Yep.
And I was very scared as well.
I tell you what, poor old Spider-Man was the Horizon Zero Dawn of this year, wasn't it?
So overlooked.
You get an
all
awesome
aspects.
game, and
your score is absolutely amazing. It's been overdone by some guitar.
To be fair, I listened to the Red Dead 2 soundtrack at work yesterday on Spotify.
It's good,
and
it's good. Yeah,
it is beautiful.
It's ridiculous.
It did deserve to win,
Yeah.
and I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah.
The moment of the night. I don't know if you saw this, but they had Chris Judge and Sonny Soljic come up to announce an award.
Yeah.
Sonny Soljic had the envelope. These are, of course, the voice actors from God of War.
Yes.
So Chris Judge, who you might know from Stargate, big, tall, massive dude.
Yeah.
He's got awesome hair now.
Oh, does he?
He's got like dreads that are awesome dreads.
I've only seen him since the behind the scenes stuff from when God of War was announced, revealed.
No, this stuff
came out.
He looks
dope.
kick-ass.
He's an awesome dude.
Anyway, they go and they're announcing it.
Yeah.
And Chris Judge goes, and the winners are, and Sonny just sort of stands there with the envelope, and Chris Judge looks around and just goes, "Read it, boy."
And the Game Award goes to... Read it, boy.
Oh my god.
And the whole crowd just goes, "Yeah!"
Oh my god. That's so good.
Oh,
I need to watch that.
That
That's
was
excellent.
great.
Oh my god.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
And he did it. The timing was just so good because
Yeah.
he sort of looked around.
He gave it a moment.
Yep. And the crowd started to build. And then he just went, "Read it, boy."
That's so cool.
Oh, it was
Man,
brought a tear to my eye.
yeah, I would have cried if I was there.
You know what else brought a tear to my eye?
What?
No Kojima or Sakurai.
Oh. Yeah, I did see that you wrote that. You were very not happy about that. Hey?
I wore my Kojima
You were ready.
top.
You were ready. You
I
were
was
like,
ready
today's
to see
the day.
what. I mean, he was there because.
Oh, he was
him
actually
and
there?
Jeff Keighley. Yeah, him and Jeff Keighley are like best buddies.
Yeah, they're hanging out all the
Like
time.
Jeff Keighley
He
even-
has so many friends, hey.
Kojima.
Yeah.
Because he's just an awesome
He
dude.
just hangs out with everyone.
Yeah. Just an amazing guy.
Like, his Instagram is nuts. Oh, his Twitter's even crazier.
And he likes kaiju.
Yeah.
Oh, what's more, Godzilla statue. Last time King Kaiju was over there,
Yeah.
he sent me a photo of him at the Godzilla statue in Himeji Square, I think it is. I swear to you, less than 5 minutes later, Kojima had a selfie at that statue as well. And I just got back and Kojima's
You need to go.
And the only reply I got was, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, you monster.
King Kaiju Collectibles.
You monster.
Buys the Kaiju, but doesn't like geniuses, like Kojima.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go through the winners quickly.
Yeah, here we go.
These were the ones that we spoke about last show and our
Yes.
predictions.
Yes.
I'll start from the bottom.
Yeah, I like that.
Best debut indie game was The Messenger,
Yep. Cool.
which is cool.
Cool. That's the one on the Switch, isn't it? The 8-bit to
through
16-bit.
time. Yep. So I'm going to get that now.
Yeah. Actually, like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll
Best
get it.
fighting game was Dragon Ball Fighters.
That makes a lot of sense.
Dragon Ball Fighters Bees.
There's a bee?
Best mobile game, Florence.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh man.
Oh
Like,
man, can
it
you
got
believe
announced-
it won?
It got announced, and I sent Ken Wong a message straight away, all capitals. Dude, congratulations!
Oh man.
and about an hour later, I just got back. Thanks, man.
Yeah, because I assume he was inundated with messages. Oh man, yeah, I read that on there and I was like, oh, it actually won. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's so
awesome.
cool.
So he beat PUBG Mobile and Fortnite Mobile as well.
That's huge.
So go get Florence. It's like $5 on the
And
Apple Store.
it made me cry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game.
I still like when I go to like my grandparents or something, like I like introducing it to new people.
Yeah.
Because like especially my grandparents, because they were blown away when I first showed them.
And if that isn't enough, do you know what the first game is that Ken Wong made?
What was that?
You don't know?
No.
I can't remember the name. I'm trying to stall.
Okay.
Monument Valley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's his.
Oh my god.
He was the lead art director.
Man, yeah, well deserved win. My god.
So he made that. He was hired to make that. He was the lead art game designer, and then formed his own company, Mountains. Florence was their first game. And this is what I was saying last show when like we went over and saw Austin Wintory.
You got to like look at.
Well, no, I didn't see anything. He just told me about,
you about
the
it,
game
yeah.
he was making. I mean, it wasn't anything
Yeah,
other than
nothing
Oh, I
concrete.
want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
And I sort of said, "Oh, what's your ideal game?" And he said, "Journey."
Nice.
Well, yeah. Back to this. Best
Yeah.
independent game, Celeste.
Ooh, yes.
Games for Impact, Celeste.
Oh, yeah, funny
So,
that.
yeah, Celeste
You
really-
called that, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's well deserved.
Best performance, so voice actors. Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2. Completely agree.
Initially I was like before Red Dead 2 came out, I was like, okay, he looks like another gruff dude, cool.
Yep.
But the difference in how he plays him throughout the game, and like as you're growing to like him even more.
Yeah.
Like, man, he is brilliant.
Do you know what's even more brilliant? He's English. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yep. He came up and he goes, "Oh, this is frightfully good. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm terribly excited. I'd like to thank my wife and for sticking by me for all the
Jesus,
arduous hours.
that's
and
insane.
He was very polite and
He is incredible.
such a great little old gentleman.
He's incredible at that
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, he definitely deserves that then.
Best score / music,
Oh, here we go.
Red Dead 2.
Yep.
Best narrative, Red Dead 2.
Now,
So this is where I was starting to go.
Yeah. Oh, no,
I
here
can
it
see where
comes.
this is going.
yeah. Now I haven't finished Red Dead 2 yet, obviously.
Yep.
Narrative wise, at the moment, I'm totally sucked in. It's so good.
Yep.
But I really like God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 different endings for Red Dead 2.
Oh no,
4.
I have heard about 2. I've heard that there are 2 endings. I didn't know there were that many, but that's cool. I like that.
Well, without spoiling it,
yes.
you get a different ending for Red Hat or White Hat.
Yeah. So if you're honorable or dishonorable.
Yep.
Yep.
And then if you make a decision at the end, there's a decision to make which determines which ending you get.
Oh man,
right at the end.
I'm gonna have to make like a bunch of different save states
Yeah.
so that I can do that.
But just bear in mind, Mike is a piece of crap.
Oh yeah, no, you learn that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best game direction, God of War.
Yes.
And
Well deserved.
all of Corey
Barlog.
Barlog. I want to say Balrog.
Balrog.
Corey Balrog came up on stage and he's up there and he just goes, "Oh, Jesus Christ." Said I wasn't going to cry, but
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
He's oh man, he's the sweetest human being.
he really is.
Oh man.
So he gave a very nice, heartfelt
yeah,
speech.
I'll have to watch that. I'll have to have like tissues ready because I'll cry. But
Best ongoing game, Fortnite.
whoa,
Big surprise. And finally, game of the year, God of War.
yes,
God of War won game of the year.
It needed it.
Yeah, it
oh
really
man,
did.
it's so well deserved.
Just such a turnaround for that character.
It's-
Like, I didn't like the God of War games. Like, to me, it's sort of like God of War is your college dude, bro.
oh yeah,
And the new God of War is what you like when you've read a couple of books.
yeah.
Your best days are behind you.
You've experienced the world enough to understand different things that are going on.
Especially when you're in your 20s and
Yeah.
when you're in your, like, 40s. Not that I'm in my 40s, but I have a kid, so I
Yeah.
can...
So it's like it's not that distant. Like you've learned enough from it.
Yeah.
From life,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Like but it works so well even for me, who's someone who hasn't experienced life that much.
Yeah.
Like it was just stunning.
Yeah.
And it's so well deserved that it got Game of the Year. I mean, we haven't announced ours yet because we'll do that at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
I imagine mine will probably be.
It's going to be God of the War.
Yeah.
Basically, I make the show notes.
Yeah.
It's going to be God of War.
Yeah.
But find out. Tune in to our Gear in Review, 28th of December.
Yo, it's Gear and Review?
Gear in Review, where I get a lot of cogs. I put them all on the bench, and I go
This
through
is-
the spokes.
This is a 5" and 4/8 of an inch.
Announcements.
Here we go.
We're burning into time.
So we had
We're
some
gonna move it
announcements.
along.
Okay,
We
cool.
did have a lot
I
of
haven't
announcements.
seen many of the announcements. I saw
All right,
one
so
trailer.
there was no Metroid Prime trilogy. This isn't all the announcements. This is
Yes.
just the ones that I thought were...
That were the big ones.
Yeah, so no Metroid Prime announced. I still think it's coming.
Yeah.
Stanley Parable is getting an Ultra Deluxe version, and it's coming to all consoles with new ending and new content.
Okay.
And that announcement trailer was pretty funny.
I might pick that up because I really loved Stanley Parable.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is
Ooh.
coming, exclusive to Switch.
Exclusive?
Yep. Looked really nice.
That's cool. Oh, because they'll play with the multiplayer
Yeah.
thing, won't they?
Far Cry New Dawn was announced with a nice little trailer. It's in the post-apocalyptic nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, I feel like there's a game series that's kind of like that, isn't
Yeah.
it?
What?
Yeah. Isn't
No,
it?
no need to rage.
Nah. Or like there doesn't have to be any fallout about it.
No.
Yeah. So how's this Anthem thing?
Yeah, cutscenes look really, really good.
Cat scenes.
Cat scenes. Lots of cats in Iron Man suits.
Oh man, I'm gonna buy this
Flying
game if there are cats in it. That's excellent.
Iron Cat.
Yes.
No, it did the cutscenes.
does
They
look really
showed
cool.
cutscenes, and they said, "Oh, look, you've seen gameplay, so we're going to show you some cutscenes."
I'm sure they're gorgeous.
They revealed the villain. He looks ridiculous. He looks like your cliched, twirly beard moustache
Oh
man
my
going,
god, really?
"Oh, once I have the anthem, I will control the world.
Okay,
my
wait.
lights and
So
lasers."
the Anthem's an actual thing?
it's a name of something.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
The original Fallout team. I forgot the guys' names.
It starts with a B, I want to say.
But
I'm
no,
gonna Google
no, you don't need to look it up.
I'm going
now.
to find it while you say it.
Announced the Outer Worlds and showed a quick little trailer and some gameplay. It looked hilarious. It looked
Hilarious?
awesome. It was great.
Like a cool sci-fi romp?
It's basically Fallout in space. So just as an example, it's a first-person shooter or explorer adventure game.
Is this the one they teased?
I think so.
E3. They're like, we're doing space. Is this
No,
that
no,
one?
no, no,
Or
not
that a
that
different one?
No, that's next gen.
Oh, okay. So this is just a completely new thing.
Completely new
Ooh,
game from
cool.
these guys who developed their own studio. And the thing that made me really love it, like the opening sequence came and it had like a dead astronaut and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But they had someone talking to you, and there's like a government-looking guy in a space suit and a lady dressed in like ruffian clothes.
Okay.
And they're like talking to each other, and it's obviously where you decide which team you're going to be a part of. The government or the ruffians. And this lady's going, you have to choose, blah, 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 blah. And he just gets a gun out and fires and kills the government guy. And like the girl he was arguing with sort of like looks at him in shock and then like just vomits. And the woman who was talking just goes, okay, you could have just said that girl. You didn't have to kill him, but
Oh my god.
that's cool. You be you.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's just like the...
Obsidian.
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 Yeah, yes.
Started with a B.
Yep.
Totally.
Bobsidian.
Obsidian.
It's my next door neighbor. Good old Bobsidian. Disappears a lot with lights coming out of his house,
Oh my
but
God.
Bobsidian, you're doing well.
Obsidian.
The Pathless from Annapurna looks awesomely gorgeous.
Annapurna, were they the ones who published Florence?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized the name from somewhere. Yeah.
So I think there is another development studio, and they are publishing this.
Okay.
But looks amazing.
Good. Looks good.
Stranger Things was announced by the two boys who wrote it. It's a 16.
By the brothers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a 16-bit game. Think Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo.
Cool.
Basically that.
Okay.
And it's called Stranger Things 3. It's the game of the TV series that's about to come out.
Damn. Okay.
And possibly, there's the two biggest reveals.
Yes.
They went to announce an award, Best Sports Game. Please welcome to the stage to announce Best Sports Game, Ed Boon.
Yeah.
I even made if you go back through the Facebook group, I said, Ed Boon's here to announce sports game. What?
Oh, cool.
And then he goes, and here are the nominees. And then it just went dark, and there was like lightning coming down the screen, and then the Mortal Kombat logo came out of it. And then they went into this trailer of Evil Raiden fighting Human Scorpion.
I literally just watched this.
It's gory
It's
as heck.
insane. Like, I mean, yeah, like gore warning for like like all of this right now around us.
Just blur
This
it out.
is nuts. Well, I'll blur it out until now. It's gonna be uncleared now. Look at this. Oh my god.
Evil Raiden wins and blows Scorpion's head off. And then you hear this, and he looks around, and there's Gen 1 original Scorpion standing there and his original stuff, and he just goes, roar, and turns into a demon, flaming demon, flies towards him, bursts him out, slices him off the spine,
His spine's
cuts his head
still
off,
there.
says, get over here, and gets his shinai out.
straight through, and it
through
just
his-
freeze frames on it. So cool.
So that's coming out next year to every console, including Switch.
That's ridiculous.
I think June 13, something like that.
Okay.
And
That's
Nintendo's
super
big
cool.
reveal wasn't really... So there's really been no Xbox news, really been no Sony news. Nintendo had a game reveal at the start, and then this. Joker from Persona 5 is the first DLC character for Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That is cool.
See,
That is
I
cool,
know
'cause
Persona 5's a good game.
Yes.
But...
Did you... So watching the trailer, though, did you go, oh, them playing with this art style was cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... Interesting. So you can buy all 5 characters.
The part that I like about this is a girl I went to school with. Before I even saw it announced on the Hack the Dino one, she had shared the trailer and she was like, "Oh my god, this looks amazing!" And so I actually got to see the trailer. I was like,
Speaking of kind of funny, just go and watch the reaction video with Andy Cortez.
"Oh man, he would flip out."
He did. He jumped up, threw his headphones on the ground, and was just yelling. And Greg Miller's just there going,
Oh
"Calm
my
down."
god. Okay, I'll put a little clip of him doing that.
Okay. So yeah, pretty good. Game Awards. We're running out of time rapidly, so I'm going to go straight into viewer questions. But we'll just quickly say, December 28th, we are doing a live stream over on Twitch.
Yes.
Year in review. Hack the Dino presents the year in review, where we're going to give away our Game Awards. We're going to give away our Game Awards. Instead of the Game Awards, the Hack the Dino, our Game Awards. We're also going to be giving away this controller. So tune in, twitch.tv /hackthedino.
There we go. We got to get used to saying that.
Sure. Or just hackthedino.com. I'll find a way to get it on the website.
Search Hack the Dino.
Okay, viewer questions.
Here we go.
Let's burn through them. Michael Towns asks, with the added realism of having to mine for gold for years to buy anything in Red Dead, should they include other realistic features like tetanus and syphilis? I can't say it. Spoiler alert. That's all I'm going to say.
But also, yes. Like, if they added that to online, like, that'd be friggin' hilarious.
Unlike the Fallout one, where you get it for 10 minutes and then you're fine.
If it was straight up, like, in online, you could make a decision and you end up with it, and then your character dies and you have to make a new one.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
Patreon supporter Ashraf asks, if you guys all had to unanimously agree on Hack the Dino Member of the Year, who'd it be and why? See, See, I got this question last night, so I've had a while to think about it. Honestly, and I'm going to be very serious for a minute. It doesn't happen a lot. Each one of us bringing something completely different to the table.
Yeah.
Like, without it, one of us, it will fall apart.
It's very much now seriously become, like, everyone has their third.
Yeah.
Like, it is a third and a third and a third.
So just as an example, Brayden does all the video and editing. Dan does the Twitch and the hosting with the store.
Yeah.
And I do all the audio, the podcast, and the show run.
Yeah.
And
so without one, the
others
rest
can't
sort of just
operate.
crumble a bit.
Except we've done pretty good without Dan tonight, so maybe we need to have a talk about what we're going to do moving forward.
He does the Twitch stuff.
Oh, right, yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Just edit this bit out.
Yeah, well, Dan won't watch it.
That's right.
Dan
Yeah, we're
won't hear
safe.
this.
Don't want to know.
You can say anything
He
you
doesn't
want
want-
about
yeah.
Dan, and Dan wouldn't hear.
Peter Walker asked, "Do you twerk?"
For the right amount of money.
Patreon. That's another. Do we
you
twerk?
twerk?
Read a question.
No, for money. For money. It has to be a
No,
Patreon
we're not giving it
thing.
away for free.
Not
It's a
for
Patreon
free.
level.
Not for free.
$50 a month.
I was
We'll
gonna
twerk
say-
for you, Peter.
It's worth it.
Natalie,
No,
don't give away the money
Get the fuck
maker.
out of here.
That's all right. Looks like two badly parked Volkswagens. Natalie Turner asks,
All right.
if Kratos and Miss Marvel had a death battle, who would win? The viewer would win. Because
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
Oh my god, yes, that'd be dope. Because he would just be like, oh man, wait. So young Kratos or old Kratos?
Who cares?
True.
Chris Wilton. Chris Wilton would like to know, where did the name Hack the Dino come from?
I love this story.
So, all right, I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
We've had this question a couple of times.
We have.
Each time I've given a different answer.
You're
Every
like
time,
the Joker.
Every time I'm asked this question, I'll give a different answer.
I love it.
But I will guarantee I either have or either will give the real answer one day. Or
Nice.
maybe I already have.
Ooh.
So,
Is that your answer for today?
no.
Okay.
No, my answer for today
have
is
a
this
prepared
one.
one.
Hack the Dino came from... Dan and I were actually going to do a kid's book.
Nice.
But it was called Hack, the Dino. And it was
Nice.
about a little stegosaurus who used computer technology to get through life. And it was supposed to teach kids that computers are cool and really necessary. And his name was Hack.
That's you see, if that's not the real one, it's a good idea. Like,
Anyway, it didn't
Well,
get off the ground. It didn't get picked up.
I also
so we decided
feel like
to-
if we get big enough, we should just do that anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Nice.
Toys, action figures.
Patreon.
Michael Ceratops coming at you.
Here we
With his
go.
good friend Hack the Dino.
Yeah.
All right, this question I love.
Ooh.
Nathan Daywalt asks, which Dragon Ball character are you all? Brayden, you can go first, because I've got this sussed. I've got this one.
You've
This
got
is locked down.
Wait, for you or for all of us?
For all of us.
Oh,
So
man,
you-
okay.
You say who you think all three of us are.
Oh, well, I think clearly you're Vegeta.
Damn straight I am.
110%. Man, and then I would say Dan's got to be one of the Goku family. He's got to be Goku. Like
100% agree.
Yeah, okay.
My reasoning
Okay.
for Dan as Goku was that he's wholesome, he's a nice guy, and his hair's always changing colour.
And he doesn't know what's going on.
Eat that
I love
horse.
that. Oh my god, that's
Alright.
perfect. Oh man, then who am
So
I?
Dan and I had a discussion about this before.
Oh,
We came down to two choices.
Okay.
See what you think.
okay. I'm gonna love this either way. I think.
So the first one's Yamcha,
Nice. Yes.
purely because of the great hair.
Oh yeah, oh no, but when he has that mullet, when he has like
yeah, that's
all
what I
the
mean.
hair,
Yeah. Or Future Trunks,
Ooh.
because you're you know,
Because I'm the young and like modern technology.
modern
one.
technology. You're nice. You're kind. You always try to do the right thing,
Yeah.
but always stuff it up.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I can see future Trunks. Yeah. I can see future Trunks. Maybe if I die soon, I can be Yamcha.
And finally, April Howhog asks, what is something you would say to your younger self? You'd probably say goo goo gaga, wouldn't you?
Hello. Yeah. Exactly. I'd be like, no. What I would say to my younger self is, you have no idea how many superhero movies you're going to get to watch.
I would say, stop being such an asshole. I should probably take that advice at some point.
Legitimate advice.
Yeah.
One day. Maybe. Maybe.
We've been Hack the Dino, a nonsense variety show here on YouTube, on Twitch TV, and on
SoundCloud.
Spotify,
iTunes.
Yep. Give us a
Anything else?
Stitcher, Google Play.
Oh, whoa.
We're on all them. iHeartRadio, we're on there as well.
Damn.
We're on all of them.
We're
I've
everywhere.
covered all the bases.
We're like a good old disease. You just can't get rid of us. We're everywhere.
We're like Red Dead Redemption.
Ding.
YouTube. Give us a
Yeah.
one of these on YouTube. One of those bad boys. We had some really good views lately, so
Yeah.
keep that up. Keep
That was a
viewing
thumbs
us.
up for the audio listeners.
Oh, they heard it.
They hurt.
There's no mistaking the sound of a thumbs up.
True.
And yeah, go over to Twitch, follow us on there. Lots of live stuff coming there soon. Dan announced it on the live show, so we'll quickly do it here. Moving forward in the new year, we are going to be doing this live from the Hack the Dino studio. We've got that set up.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a couple of test runs, of which on the 28th of December, the end of year spectacular is going to be coming at you from there. It's going to be a test run into seeing
great.
if how we do this.
It'll be a mess, but it'll be great.
But it'll be streaming live on Twitch.
Yes.
And if we get the support, maybe weekly.
Yeah. That is. I think that's now a really good thing to look forward to. Is that if we can grow enough, and if we can support us enough, we can do this weekly, and then every single bit will be like, man, it'll be great.
Yeah, well, so it'll stream live, and I think 2 days later it'll go up on YouTube. We're still going to be doing the YouTube stuff. I've got plans to do a Let's Play series, which I'm really looking forward to doing once we get some time to actually do it.
And at the moment, it's just time.
Yeah, and we're still going to have the Sell Me a Comic for all the Patreons. We're still going to have Dino More for all the Patreons.
Yes.
So head on over to patreon.com/hackthedino. For a little $1 a month, you can get extra content. $10 a month, you can get the Hack the Dino More or Dino More, which is us just talking about everything that's not video games.
Great fun. And then also Nostalgia will also be coming back at the start of 2019.
Cool.
It's not happening at the moment through December because I'm way too busy. I am working. But a little fun thing with Nostalgia. I used Nostalgia not only to like have as a awesome little project for here with Hack the Dino. I also used it for a project for a university assignment. And I just recently got my grade back for that assignment today, and I got a high distinction for that. So thank you.
It was the Pokemon episode.
Hack the Dino. Because it wasn't just one episode, it was all of it.
The Pokemon episode?
Which is including the Pokemon episode.
It was mainly the Pokemon episode.
Mainly the Pokemon episode. And my lecturer legitimately said, we only ever have people produce one episode of a show. So you're insane for producing an entire series.
And he also said the guy in the Pokemon episode was really good looking.
Yeah, he's just excellent.
Just a knowledgeable man.
I mean, he did ask for your number, but I wasn't sure how professional that is.
4.